Ever wondered how tiny vibrations turn into sounds we understand? Let's dive into the incredible world of the human ear. Briefly outline what viewers will learn: anatomy, functions, and how hearing works. Sound is the vibration of air perceived by our ears. Healthy ears can perceive sound waves of frequencies from about 20 to 20,000 Hz. This range will become narrower due to aging or noise exposure. Sound waves create signals in the inner ear, which are transmitted to the auditory cortex by the cochlear nerve and auditory pathway. The sense of sound is produced in the auditory cortex. Sound waves are directed into the external auditory canal by the auricle. Sound waves cause the eardrum, which closes the auditory canal, to vibrate. The vibration of the eardrum is transmitted to the cochlea by the ossicles, the hammer, the anvil, and the stirrup. The base of the stirrup fits snugly into the oval window of the cochlea. The basilar membrane is located inside the cochlea. It runs along the tip of the cochlea, where it turns back and continues in Reissner's membrane. The membranes divide the cochlea longitudinally into three cavities: the scala tympani, the scala media, and the scala vestibuli. The cochlea is filled with a fluid which is vibrated by the stirrup. Higher frequency sounds cause vibrations of higher frequency in the liquid, which are absorbed in the initial section of the membrane. Lower frequency vibrations generated by deep sounds enter the cochlea and become absorbed closer to the tip. When a vibration is absorbed, an electrical signal is produced which is transmitted into the brain. The pitch of the sound is encoded by the site of absorption. This is called tonotopy. Electrical signals are generated in the organ of Corti. Vibrations spreading inside the cochlea push the tectorial membrane against the hair cells found on the basilar membrane and bend them, generating a signal in the cells. Thus, the organ of Corti transforms vibrations into electrical signals, which are transmitted into the brain by the cochlear nerve and then into the auditory cortex by the auditory pathway. Finally, the sense of sound is produced in the cerebral cortex. Anatomy of the ear. The ear's three major parts: outer ear, pinna, auricle, the visible part that captures sound waves. Ear canal transmits sound waves to the eardrum. Middle ear, eardrum, tympanic membrane vibrates in response to sound waves. Ossicles, the three tiny bones, malleus, incus, and stapes, that amplify sound. Inner ear, cochlea, a spiral-shaped organ that converts vibrations into nerve impulses. Vestibular system, helps maintain balance. Visuals, show labeled diagrams of the ear's structure. Consider 3D animations to illustrate the path of sound through the ear. How we hear, step-by-step process. Sound wave collection. Sound waves are captured by the pinna and funneled into the ear canal. Vibration of the eardrum. The sound waves cause the eardrum to vibrate. Ossicle amplification. The vibrations are amplified by the ossicles and sent to the cochlea. Conversion in the cochlea. Hair cells in the cochlea move in response to sound, converting mechanical vibrations into electrical signals. Transmission to the brain. The auditory nerve sends these signals to the brain, which interprets them as sound. Visuals. Animation of sound waves entering the ear, going through each part. Show close-ups of hair cells moving in the cochlea. The role of the vestibular system. Balance and orientation. Explain that the inner ear also helps with balance, thanks to the vestibular system. Describe the role of semicircular canals and otolith organs, utricle and saccule, in detecting head movement and position. Visuals. Diagram or animation of how head movement affects fluid in the semicircular canals. Shows signals being sent to the brain for balance. Common ear problems. Hearing loss, causes like loud noise exposure, aging, and ear infections. Tinnitus, a ringing in the ear often due to noise exposure or ear injury. Infections, common in the middle ear, often leading to temporary hearing loss. Visuals. Infographics or simple animations about ear health tips, like wearing ear protection and avoiding loud noise exposure.